Stillwater Music, Durango, Colorado's premier music education hub. We started in 2005 in a rented office space with 12 kids, some instruments, and a vision. By 2020, we had more than 850 students of all ages, dozens of classes year-round, and approximately 30 instructors teaching everything from piano, violin, guitar, cello, percussion, flute, voice, and lots more. Our students have performed all over the Four Corners area at festivals, fundraisers, and community events. Our goal was to develop confidence, collaboration, creativity, and citizenship through the joy of playing music. Stillwater's success is due to the immense generosity of our supporters, which we are so grateful for. Because of your support, we have become an anchor for music education in the Durango community, especially during these challenging times. When the COVID pandemic hit earlier this year and the first stay-at-home order was issued, Stillwater Music immediately took action to move our group classes and private lessons online. We purchased software and other technology, restructured group classes and private lessons to accommodate the inherent limitations of online teaching, and launched our entirely virtual program all in a week's time. In spite of these accommodations, enrollment in classes and lessons dropped. All 4 of our school contracts were canceled, and we had to cancel our inclusive classes for adults and kids with disabilities. Our experiences from the spring and summer made us realize that we had to get our classes in person again in a safe and healthy manner. With the continuing health orders in place and constantly evolving, our only option was to reconfigure our facility to enable in-person instruction. Relying solely on staff and volunteers for labor, we made major changes to our facility, removing walls, creating a passageway between our 2 adjoining units, repurposing private lesson studios as ventilated isolation booths for wind instrument players, modifying entrance and exit doors to enforce single-direction foot traffic, fully servicing our HVAC system, installing a front desk in the lobby to monitor who entered our facility, installing multiple hand sanitizer dispensers, cordoning off larger spaces to prevent the mixing of students among classes, and posting COVID-related signage throughout our facility. Stillwater's responses to COVID were made and continue to be made with advice from local officials and have been thorough, far-reaching, and creative. We successfully opened our facility in early September for in-person instruction for group classes and about 10% of our private lessons. Enrollment numbers are still low, and this decline in students, combined with the cancellation of 3 important annual fundraising events, means that we are even more reliant on donations this year than in years past. It's now mid-November, and we're once again challenged with escalating COVID numbers in La Plata County. The lessons we learned in the spring and summer are invaluable as we pivot once again between in-person classes and online instruction to try and stem the rising tide of COVID cases in our area. While the future remains uncertain, Stillwater Music is a resilient organization that is poised to continue our important role in the community. In the absence of renewed assistance from the federal government or something similar, Stillwater's primary need is for financial assistance that helps offset the cost of retaining our exceptional faculty in the face of lost revenue and continuing to support our students who qualify for financial assistance through our need-based scholarship program. At Stillwater, we are taking the long view, understanding that our community is still adjusting to the changes to everyday life that the pandemic is driving through this first turn of the seasons. We are confident that the adaptations we made to our facility and programs will draw more and more people back to the joy of making music together over the coming months. We can't say a big enough thank you to our supporters, those of you who've supported us from the start, and those who've recently opened their hearts and lives to supporting Stillwater. And if you've never made a charitable donation to Stillwater Music and would like to join our community of supporters, just click on the link below this video. In conclusion, we just want to say thank you for being a part of the Stillwater family, and especially for ensuring that anyone, young or old, can be a part of the universal experience of music.
Never wanted anything so much than drive.